I guess I understand why they call it Pacific Rim. After all, I think Atlantic Rim probably would have sounded stupid.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door. Today we are canceling the apocalypse.
And, so, yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. So, like, I guess, yeah, going into it, I kind of didn't know what to expect. Like, it looked really visually good, but I was kind of worried about, like, story and stuff like that. But honestly, I think this is probably, as far as, like big blockbuster movies, this is probably the best I've seen all summer.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I saw previews of it. It looks pretty good, visually-wise. I wasn't too... I was a little worried about the story, but I think it was done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It was mixed together well.
Yeah. I think, one thing we were talking about before was, like, the characters were kind of just... I mean, it wasn't like they weren't developed, but it's kind of hard, at least for me, to care about them, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what did you think of the characters?
Yeah, no one really stood out. Like, they were all just, we're here, we're going to do this,
Mm-hmm.
Just never really, and no character really stood out to me.
One that did kind of stand out to me was Charlie Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know which one that was?
The main character? Right?
No, like the scientist dude that was like melting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Him.
I thought he was funny. I thought he was. I enjoyed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, just really.
He's on It's Always Been Sunny in Philadelphia. He's really funny.
Yeah. I need to watch more of that show.
I do too.
Yeah, I think so. Acting was. I mean, it's not like they were bad actors. It was just kind of they didn't really make it their own. Story-wise is pretty basic, and that's. I guess you could see that as either a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it didn't overcomplicate itself, but at the same time, it was like it was a pretty forgettable story, I think.
Yeah. Just your basic, oh no, someone's gonna kill us. We have to kill them before they kill us movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if one thing you're really gonna want to go into this movie just to be impressed by is the visuals, and I think that's the one thing that you're gonna take away from this. That's just like, wow. I mean, it's stunning what Del Toro, the director, was able to do, and it's definitely visually and a very memorable experience, I would say.
Yep. Got robots the size of skyscrapers. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean the what's the name? The kaiju or whatever, the monsters. Those looked incredible.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, I think definitely. I think I'm trying to think of like look back at the summer movies so far this year. I'd say it was definitely the most fun. I think if you've been following me, like I think Now You See Me was probably the second. I mean, it's probably the only competition as far as like the most fun I've had in a movie theater this year. But yeah, I think if you're looking for just the ideal blockbuster movie experience this year, I think this is where you're gonna find it.
Yeah. The action, it's an action movie. It gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Them fighting the kaiju, the Jaeger. You got 40-story tall robots fighting a. It's just awesome. Visually wise, it's awesome.
Mhm.
It's awe-inspiring.
Yeah, the action is really captivating, and it definitely kind of had flashbacks to like the 2005 like King Kong movie, where it's just like these two just gigantic monsters just beating the crap out of each other, and that stuff is always entertaining to me, and it definitely kept my attention. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Just I think this is your ideal summer movie experience. If you're gonna see one movie this summer, I think this is probably your best bet.
It's up there. You gotta see it. I recommend it.
All right. So yeah, 2 recommendations. Sounds. The Backseat Reviewer. Check out my written review, which will be coming in the description below. And until next time, this is Captain Sandwich and Corey, signing out.
About his heroes, finish off the wounded.